this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And away we go from Lumen Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Hits the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And they send a man in motion. First carry now for Kyron Williams. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Davante Adams, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
4 yards. And it's 4th down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. 4th down. Here's Stafford. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Headed out right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Connection made to Shaheed. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
At the 28-yard line.
Handoff running left, Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, set.
A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Robbie Oots the target on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Play fake, Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Walker on first down. Fights his way through a tackle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's a screen out for Walker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and goal.
Walker. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Yo, 80. Yo, 80. Hey, set.
They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey! 280! Hey, easy! Hey!
Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they fake it on 4th and 1. It's out. That's a live ball bouncing near the goal line. And even with time to process as he ran backwards, Brock, still no idea what's going on. He's indeed going to wind up in his own end zone for a safety. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Darnold. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
We go set. Hey, set.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
We go set. Hey, set.
To throw, here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
We go set. Hey, set.
From the red zone on 1st. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Drops back. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
We go set. Hey, set.
Now Darnold off the play action. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set. Yellow lady. Yellow lady. Ready. Hey, set.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They're going play action. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Went right, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
We go, set. Set.
Now an inside give to Walker. Makes it, and they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Another run for Williams. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
It's now 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Walker running right. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Staying with Walker. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go, set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Has it in close. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks blowing them out now, 34-zip. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Rams nothing. Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Snap.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
Set. Moving ahead.
Here he goes, third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the Rams' 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Set. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Set.
From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Set. Reset.
Darnold. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Rams get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got him in.
And here we go. It's another fake. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set up. Go.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's the backup. First throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready.
This is Charbonnet heading right. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Ready.
The lead looks safe, but the Pennels staying down. They're going for this.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Milrow to throw on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Seahawks running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead.
42. Rams nothing. Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Ready.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19 target. Panther 60. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home.